Tom talked about wanting to work on his movement and anticipation this offseason.
Yep.
What have you seen from him in that regard?
Always little things like that that we can get better at. I mean, certainly he's made I would say a big effort in the last so many years at trying to improve his ability to make plays outside the pocket and or an extended play, whether it be in the field or in the red zone. And I see the same thing. Ability to find people on the run doesn't show up as much maybe in the preseason as it could in the regular season based on some of the things we may or may not be doing, in terms of game plan. But I've worked hard at it in practice. We've tried to cover it. Nick Cayley, is our broken play coach, if you will. Does a great job of presenting that material to our group and talking about how we move when the quarterback moves. And so I think our guys understand the play and how it works. I think Tom's really worked hard to try to make those plays productive because you never know when they're going to come up in a game, and when they come up, you need to have them, hopefully be a positive play for you.
And this is fresh, just happened. The team just announced 2 players claimed, receivers, Chad Hansen, Amara Darbaugh, if I have it right. What can you tell us about those?
I'm familiar with them. I would say in terms of specifics and details, I'll defer to Coach on that because I've been locked in a room here the last couple of days working on Houston. So those guys, I've heard of their names and I'm familiar with them. So we'll see what happens when and if that comes to fruition.
Have you ever been part of the group here where the wide receivers you walked in the room, there was just 3? There was just 3 guys.
Well, I never really look at it like that, because, one, Matthew's in there with us, Riley's on the practice squad, so, it's never just, just these guys, and you're always working with more than that, and then you have the flexibility to do what you need to do at the end of the week if you so choose. So, I look at it more, in terms of our overall skill group, like this is our tight ends, this is our backs, these are our receivers. My responsibility is not to, concern myself or worry with, how many are in each group. It's just to figure out how to score points and get first down. So, love the group we have, like we talked about a few days ago, and I'm eager to get started on Houston.
I'm not saying it's ever easy, but you just said you've been locked in a room trying to get ready for Houston.
Yeah.
Now that training camp is over and you can finally put all of your focus, not saying like you weren't doing it before, but you probably were splitting time looking at guys here.
A lot of things going on.
Is it easier to get back to, okay, this is what we have to do as we get ready for Houston?
Yeah, look, I love training camp. I think a lot of guys, really enjoy the process, the team building aspect of it, the foundational part of it, trying to build that. But, when you get to this part of the season, we're talking about opening day being a week away. I know you guys are excited for it. This is what we do it for. The excitement of being able to go out there and compete against the best and coach against the best, and we certainly got an enormous challenge ahead of us right off the bat. This team's a team we know really well. We've played them almost as many times as we played our division opponents. They're extremely well coached. We know they're going to have a tremendous plan for what they want to try to accomplish, and they got great players. So this is going to be a great challenge. I'm excited to be at home on opening day. It's always an added benefit when you get to play at home on the opening day of the regular season. I know this place is going to be juiced, so it's a great challenge, but it's a lot of fun.
Josh, Tom Brady, most players as they get older, I think it's only natural they reach a point where they plateau and then at some point regress. Has he ever gotten to any of those points, or has he gotten better every year?
Yeah, I generally don't stop to try to evaluate every tiny little thing in terms of where he was, where he's at. I just know we're making progress, and so is he. You know what I mean? He works hard at everything that has to do with his game individually. He works with every group on our offense, and he continues to get better. And that's an amazing accomplishment for a guy that's been at it as long as he's been at it. His competitive stamina is incredible, and I think that's something that we all hope we have, because it's a grind. There's a lot you put into it every year, and you need to be able to have that staying power that when it gets tough and when you're sore and when you're tired and you're trying to incorporate a new face here or there, that you have enough stamina to continue to do all the things you've always done to make yourself successful. And Tommy's done that, and it hasn't. I've never seen you know, a guy that's been able to do that for as long as he has.
How does your stamina match up with his?
I have pretty good stamina. I mean, I love football, and I think he does too. We share a passion for a lot of things, and so, you know, you just you can't get enough when you're at this level, and you want to work hard, and you know you're doing it for the right people, your family, your organization, the community, the people that come and support us in our team, and the coaches that we work with every day, our organization. So, you know, you just got to put in whatever time is needed to try to get the job done on Sundays.